Well, good morning. I'm about to embark on a project that I've been putting off, casting out of my mind, uh, just sweeping it under the rug for many, many months, perhaps a year now. And and the reason that I did that is because it just seems like a very large, long running project. I like small projects. So I watch a lot of YouTube, and I see a lot of people doing Hall of Fame runs. And they do it for different years. They do it for different eras. They do it for different card manufacturers. That whole thing. I've always thought that would be kind of fun. It would be kind of fun to do that, but it would get expensive, and that is just not in my genetic makeup these days. So I thought, what would be fun? How could I do that? But make it affordable, make it comprehensive, and make it all sort of, well, hold on. Make it all fit in one place. How about a Hall of Fame binder, which I'm sure you have or you know of people that have it. But I want to use the cards that are in, well, pretty much like today's sets. Like legends, the legend cards that are in sets, retired legends, all-time heroes, all-time players, all-time greats, tribute cards, those ones, the ones that are numbered, the ones that are stars from, way back when, black and white cards sometimes. Use those cards. That would be kind of cool. And you could create that as you move forward using cards that are being printed and created this year, all going back to like the early and late 90s. I thought that would be a great way to do it. I got some ground rules. I'm going to go over those in just a minute. But I thought that would be a lot of fun to create this binder and do it every week, a couple times a week, update it. And I'm going to have to do it this way because it's very costly these days. And what I want to do is be able to keep a budget. So I want to be able to make sure that this gets done, but it's not going to break the bank. We'll go over that in just a minute. But first, I'd like to maybe go over, why the Hall of Fame was created in the first place, because this very first induction that we're going to go over is the very first induction of the Hall of Fame, the original 5 players. And I think it's important to kind of hit on that so you have an idea as to what we're doing. You probably already realize that, and why. Well, so the Hall of Fame was built as a tribute to baseball greatness. And if you've ever been there, that's the first thing you notice. Then everything else after that is just frosting on the cake. And honestly, it became a thing in Cooperstown to be a small town attraction, to bring people up into the mountains there and enjoy some baseball. Of course, we never thought it was going to be, I say we, that's everybody that loves baseball, but never thought it was going to become what it is. It's a shrine, and it's not just an attraction. It was part of the centennial celebration to help bring tourism and economic activity to Cooperstown during that time of the Great Depression. So these players were chosen because they were considered the greatest stars of baseball in that early era, and it helped shape the sport into America's pastime. So the first 5 members of the National Baseball Hall of Fame that were elected in 1936 were Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Honus Wagner, Christy Mathewson, and Walter Johnson. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this page and we're going to put these players in the page for 1936. And we will go ahead and create new pages every time we have an induction with this little plate up here telling us who's in it, and the icon here will change from time to time. So here are the ground rules for the Hall of Fame binder build, okay? Players only. We're not going to put in managers, executives, pioneers, umpires, announcers, anybody like that. Just players. Now, if it's a player who is also a manager and they're in really pretty much on their chops for being players, like let's say Frank Robinson or Lou Boudreau, they're going to get in there. But if it's somebody like, Sparky Anderson or Casey Stengel, then yeah, they were players, but they didn't get in on their talent. They got in on their skills as managers. So we're not including them. The cards I'm going to use, like I'd said before, are going to be the cards that are in the sets. The all-time greats, legend cards, tribute cards, the old retired icons. And I'd like to get the cards that are numbered or special in some other way, something that's just different from a regular card. And here's the other thing. We're going to have a timeline, and we're also going to have a budget. So my plan is to have the entire Hall of Fame binder project completed by opening day of 2027. Well, should there be a 2027, if you know what I'm talking about. And the cost is not going to exceed $925. Now, I came up with that number after I started checking some of the numbers on eBay. And I'm not going to have to buy all of these cards. I've got a lot of them in my collection. So it's going to be a kind of a challenge to find cards to get out of my collection, and ones I'm going to have to purchase for this project. But I will keep you apprised of the budget and exactly what it is, where it sets, and how much more we have to go, and how much we're saving, that sort of fun stuff. I think that could be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do the first batch right now. First card, this fella. Detroit Tiger, Ty Cobb. This card is from the 2009 Legends of the Game insert set. It's LLP number 5. And this card costs $2.25 on eBay. Second guy in, Walter Johnson. This is a cool card. There's a whole set of these, and the way you get these cards is unique, and I have no clue as to how that works. Maybe you do, and if you do, leave me some instructions down in the comments so I can figure it out. This is Walter Johnson from the 2010 Topps Logo Man HTA set. Now, you'd have to pick these cards up at your HTA store. It's a Home Team Advantage store. You have to do it every week. They had new ones back then. And he's HTA 36 of 50, so it's a 50-card set. And they're all different colors, but they have that same Logo Man icon there at the bottom. And this is a pretty cool card. So he's the second guy into the set, into the induction. Third fella into the induction is this guy. This is Christy Matheson from the 2005 Upper Deck MLB Artifacts Legends set. It's actually just a part of a set. It's not an insert. He's number 160 in that set. But the card is numbered 1,491 out of 1,999. Right there. It's a pretty cool card. It's from Upper Deck. Did I say that? I think I did. Okay. Everybody knows this guy. This is the Sultan of Swing. This is from the 2015 Babe Ruth Story insert set. I think this was from the original base set. I'm not sure. I tried to find it out, and I couldn't. I didn't collect cards back then, so I wasn't really aware of what was being put in as inserts in the base set. But this is it is an insert from a base set, and is a BR for Babe Ruth, number 7. This was from my collection. This is Honus Wagner. It's from the 2020 Topps Tribute set. He's number 74 in that set. And the card is numbered 32 out of 75. And this is this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I love this foil up here for the Tribute little T. And he is part of my collection, like I said, but he is going into this this Hall of Fame binder build, so that's what's happening. I don't know if I went over the prices on those real quick. The Cobb was $2.25 on eBay. The Walter Johnson was $2 on eBay. The Christy Matheson was $3.25, and the Babe Ruth was $3. And like I said, the Honus Wagner was part of my set that I have, my collection. So the total cost right now is $10.50 for the very first induction. So I have placed all of the cards in the pages, or the page. I guess we only have one page right now. And I would place it in the binder. And there we go. The very first induction of the Hall of Fame in 1936, using cards from current day. Look, it's not going to be really as cool as picking up some T206s and some of the other cards from that era. But these are cards that you have, that you can build with. All right. The second of these inductions will happen probably next week, and I got to get the cards around for that. I kind of like this. This was a lot of fun, and I hope you like it too. Please leave comments below if you see some things that you say that's incorrect, or hey, that's pretty cool, whatever it is you want to do. Kind of want some guidance on this. Like I said, I was trying not to do this, and things just happen, and I said, I got to do this. But I think I need some help. Talk soon.
Cardboard Meditation helps set your mind right. Thank you for watching. Show us your appreciation by clicking the like and subscribe button. Ring the bell while you're at it so you'll know when we upload a new story.